Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. I'm Sara and today I will be showing you how to make your own meal plan. Staying consistent without planning ahead your meals can be tricky. That's why today I want to show you how I keep myself on track. Planning my foods ahead has been key to reach my fitness and health goals. I just wanted to point out that there is no right or wrong way to meal prep. Some people like to prep one meal each day, which is totally fine, but I don't have time for that. Between work, school, and the gym, all I want to do is to save time. That's why I plan ahead. And also, if I don't, trust me, I'm gonna be cheating. And I just want to avoid the temptation of eating out. Around March, June, I was eating in a calorie deficit / maintenance calorie intake. I wasn't 100% caught in. My boyfriend, who is a personal trainer, his name is Handel, is the one guiding me. I follow everything he says because I've seen positive changes in my body. He recommended me carb cycling for weight loss, and I saw huge changes. Like, it really worked for me. So I'm just gonna use that as an example of the diet I was following. Back then I was eating less calories than what I'm eating now. I will talk about carb cycling later in this video, but something I was also doing, following my macros. I always made sure that I hit my macros for the day. And if you don't know what macros are or what are your macros, I'm gonna show you right now how to do your own macros. This is the second time I'm doing this video. I was about to finish when I realized
the mic was off. And it's 3 a.m. Anyway, let's do this.
Let's do this. We want to start by finding your maintenance calories, and this is how you do it. I'm just gonna use my numbers, and obviously you do your own. So my body weight times 14 is equal to 1722. Body weight times 16 is equal to 1968. So now we're gonna subtract 500 from your maintenance calories. Before you subtract 500, I'm gonna use this number. Even though I go to the gym, I'm not very active in my job. For example, if you work at an office, you want to use 14, but if you are really active, then you want to use 16. All right? So the result of this subtraction for me is 1222 calories. If I was cutting, this would be the amount of calories I would be having for the day. Now it's time to find our macros. My protein intake is 133 grams. And then we want to find the amount of healthy fats that you can have. You want to multiply your body weight times 0.3 minus 0.4 grams, and this equation equals to 36 grams. That's the amount of fats that I can have for the day. And now carbs, my favorite part, carb. The protein equals to 4 calories per gram, fat equals to 9 calories, and carbs equal to 4 calories per gram. This is what we're gonna do. We're going to multiply the protein intake times 4, which in my case it's equal to 492 calories. Then for fats, I'm going to multiply 36 times 9, which equals to 324 calories. And now we're just gonna add these two results, and that equals to 816 calories. And now we're gonna use this result and we're gonna divide it by 4. 4 equals to 204 calories, 204 grams. I'm sorry. So these are the numbers you want to follow, and the goal is to hit these numbers every day. And my calories for the day will be 1,222. You want to make everything you eat fit into this. If you follow your macros, you're good. Like if you're bulking, if you're maintaining, if you're cutting, if you are following your macros, you should be good. Alright, so let's move into carb cycling. As you can see, high carb days are the orange ones, the low carb days are pink. The days that you go hard at the gym, you want to eat more carbs so you can have energy to work out. In my case, on Mondays that are high carb days, I will be having 206, I'll be having 200 and something grams of carbs for that day, right? And Tuesdays, I would cut in half those 200 grams of carbs. So I would probably be having 102 grams of carbs. During the weekend, you know, you may go out with your friends, with your boyfriend, with your, I don't know. You want to fit your cheat days in your high carb days. You don't want to be cheating on your low carb days. So just try to make everything fit. And I saw big changes with carb cycling. So that's why I love it. I really love carb cycling. And yeah, I'm bulking now and I kind of miss my belly. Anyway, let's move on. So now that you know your macros and what diet you will be following, it is time to find what foods we're gonna be eating. And it is time to use our fitness journal. So I will be sharing my screen. So I'm just gonna use the meal plan that I was using back in March. Also, something I forgot to mention, when you're doing carb cycling, you want to make sure that you are eating enough protein, otherwise you're gonna be losing muscle and we don't want to lose muscle. So in order to hit our macros, we want to find foods that fit into our macros, as I've been saying before. So in the meal plan I made, the high carb days, I will be having cream of rice, peanut butter, and egg whites. Notice that I already have measurements for these foods. You want to start tracking serving sizes that you need for each food. You can see that in each meal I have carbs because it's high carb day, so it makes sense, right? So in meal 2 you can see I have 1 muffin. I don't buy my muffins at the supermarket, I make them myself. So on low carb days I cut everything in half. And if you notice, on meal 3, I'm not having any kind of carbs, basically. I'm having zucchini pasta. What I do to know what I'm having for the week is that I use MyFitnessPal and I put every single thing that I'm gonna eat. So having a meal program is actually really helpful. If you like these foods, you can have the same meal program. If you don't, try to find healthy foods that you like. But if you feel lost and you don't know where to start or what foods to have, I recommend you to talk to your personal trainer or buy a program from someone that you trust. Make sure that the person that you're buying your program from knows about fitness. Make sure you are including foods that you like, that you know you're gonna eat. Don't include foods that you won't eat, that you hate. If you want to lose weight, consume the right nutrients. And as you start eating more healthy and as you start changing your lifestyle, like understanding what you're doing, what are you eating, why are you doing this, eventually you're gonna stop craving sugar. You will also find that it becomes easier to turn down foods that you know you shouldn't be eating. I hope you found this video helpful. So hopefully you can implement this into your lifestyle. If you have any questions, leave a comment. Don't forget to subscribe. If you think this is gonna help someone else, don't forget to share this video. And I'll see you next time. Bye.